I'm Pohatu, and today I'm doing a LEGO Bionicle Winter 2016 set review on Pohatu, United Stone. This is set number 71306. This says he's 7 to 14. It comes with 90 pieces in the US. This set costs $15. In other countries, I believe it costs $17. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comment section down below. Without further ado, we're going to begin with Pohatu, United Stone. Also, I'll be showing Kitar United with Pohatu later in this review, so stay tuned for that. But yes, this is Pohatu, United Stone. So first things first, color scheme wise, Pohatu has the translucent light green / yellow, more of a yellow kind of color, where he has it on his new Unity pieces, which are really cool. They're new. We get with the creatures like such as Kitar and Tarak, and they come in many different colors. In this set, we get it within silver and the translucent light yellow. It's kind of like a darker translucent yellow in a way. But yeah, you have some new armor shells too. I believe this is a recolor. Oh no, it's not. We got that with Skull Scorpio. But yeah, we get some more armor pieces with him. Also the limbs. He has translucent limbs on him, on his lower arms, both of his lower arms and both of his lower legs. And he also has some Borak eyes in that same color too. Another color that Pohatu has is a darkish brown, which are his armor pieces right here. These are recolors, I believe, and also for his armor piece, like his chest piece, which is a new piece, which has a lot of piston details on it. Excuse me. You can see you have his torso print. It looks like kind of like a military soldier in a way. I always saw that when I first saw him with the camo kind of look on him in a way. Maybe some people think it's different, but yeah. Pohatu actually has a little error on his chest. The Nuva symbol is actually missing a line, which is it goes like straight down, like right by the edge of the left of the Nuva symbol. Excuse me, the right. You see on his mask, it's the correct one, but it's different from his chest. So yeah, it's a little error. I think a lot of people did get that, and I don't think LEGO has fixed it. I don't think they ever will. But yeah, you see really nice detailing on this piece. I really do like it. It's a decent size of piece. It's kind of big, kind of small, but it's really cool. And then here's a look at the armor shells for 2016 with the Uniters and creatures. It's really cool. You can only get 2 in this. And also we have a returning piece, which is the Scroll armor, which we get a lot with. I think almost every set we get. Almost every set we get these pieces, but in different colors. We get in silver. I believe this is a recolor. We get 2 of them. They're used for Pohatu soldier. I keep saying soldier. No, Alright, I'm twisting up my words. Shoulders. There we go. You see, we have Pohatu's Unity sword piece, which is used for, he has a spear with a rock at the end, which I will show in a little bit. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I do like it. It has like a nice piston detail. We get this piece, and like the sword sticking out is like kind of like a not translucent, like a light or like a darker green / yellow type of color, and it looks pretty cool. I do like it. It's, Pohatu has a very similar weapon to God, like they both have spears, but it's different builds. At the end of Pohatu's spear, we actually have a rock on a chain, which I think is kind of a reference to Pohatu 2001 and 2002. Yes, they both came with like a boulder kind of piece, and they would take it around, and Pohatu comes with that. We didn't get for Pohatu 2015, but did get with Pohatu 2016. I guess when he's like fighting, I guess like maybe Beast or Shadow Trap, he can probably like smack any of the Beast or Shadow Traps in the face and knock him out with the rock. I don't know, but it's cool. I'm glad we got the chains back for Bionicle Generation 2. It looks cool. I do. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, get 5 of them. So they look pretty cool. I like it. I'm glad they didn't do the same thing with Golly, but I really like it. It's cool. It's like a throwback to G1 in a way. Another color we have with Pohatu is silver, because we get a lot, on his part of his armor pieces, and also his feet, armor shells, also his shoulders with the scroll armor, and also the tip of his mask, the edge of his mask with a silver in the back of it, also his head, and also the Unity piece on the back of him, which is a new piece, and it's really cool. Nice piston detail. It's a lot like it. It's a really cool G1 kind of looking piece. It's like a throwback to G1 also. So yeah, it's pretty cool. What else? Oh, actually, yeah, we have another like brown on Pohatu. It's like a kind of brown, but yeah. Another brown we have in Pohatu is actually used for its arms, which we get at Kitar. It's like a lighter brown, I would say, but we actually have it. It's the same color as his mask, which is I guess I wish we had more colors with this, more colors with that, more pieces with that color, because I think it would have looked cooler. And yeah, what else? I think that's pretty much it. I thought Pohatu had gunmetal gray on him. I know he has it on by his waist piece, which I will show right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Pohatu's. Actually, before I show the waist function, I do posability. So Pohatu has 360 degrees at his feet. You move his lower legs forward and back and tilt it side to side. Excuse me. He moves his entire leg 360 degrees. You can move both his hands 360 degrees, his lower arms 360 degrees. You can move his arms, yeah, somewhat 360 degrees, yeah. I would say 360 degrees. Also, you can move his head 360 degrees. And that's pretty much it for posability. So Pohatu has a standard posability for a standard buildable figure for Bionicle. So yeah. So I'm actually gonna show the waist function now. I apologize, I must have forgot about showing that. But yes, this is Pohatu. On the back of him, you see he has some nice build detail on him. Oh, so basically the gear function is we got new gear functions here. So like the Rock G from 2003, where you do with their waist, and this is pretty much the same thing except it's like more of a standing up piece. The Roxy were kind of like crunched down on their backs, kind of in a way. But basically, what you do is turn the gear, and the character's waist moves side to side like they're looking around. So, it's like where's the golden mask of unity in a way. And also like when they're fighting, kind of like Slash, like a beast or like some kind of villain. So like they're like surprise attack, bam, And also, I think this works well a lot with Pohatu, because he has the rock, so when he moves his waist, the rock moves, so it's kind of like you can hit someone in the face or anything like that. So I think this does well with that. So yeah, I think they do. I think with the rock it does well with the waist function. But yeah. Also, I might as well show Pohatu's mask. This is Pohatu's mask. It's really cool. It's kind of similar to 2015. Design in a way, but it's much more detailed. You see, you can got the Nuva symbol, some other details too. Really detailed mask. I really do like it. There's the inside of it. It's kind of hard to see in my apologies, but yeah, you have the silver on the top of the mask. You have the brown, pretty much on the mask. You see, it's like a blending kind of color. It looks really cool. I do like it. And here is Pohatu's golden Uniter mask, which you can see the inside of it much better. Really cool. It's the same colors we got for the corrected golden mask last year with Skull Scorpio. But yeah, so I'm gonna put that on Pohatu. Actually, I'm gonna show the pop-off function real quick. So basically, what you do is you hit the back of the eye stalk, and bam, mask flies right off. And how that works is basically you have the eye stalk, which is a new eye stalk piece. It's shorter for the Uniters to unite with their creatures, so the eye stalk doesn't hit the tip of their neck or anything like that. Basically, it has an axle that stays in there and keeps the eye stalk in. And when you hit the back of the eye stalk, it hits up and it's the top of the mask, making it fly right off. So yeah, that is the eye stalk, and basically, we had the same face from last year. Nothing new with that. I like how they're still keeping with the same head, so they don't have to like what G1 they had a new head every couple years, and sometimes you can't even put the mask on the figure's head for some characters with the head you're using, so it kind of stinks. But I'm trying to get Kitar ready to unite with Pohatu, and this is the way I would have Kitar unite with Pohatu. It's like this, kind of what I did with Uxar. And basically, what you do, there we go, bam. Wait. Some people like to keep Scorpio's arms up in a way, like what kind of give example? Like they kind of like to keep his arms are like around Pohatu's shoulders, but I don't really like to do that with Pohatu. I might as well do it right now, but they did it in the show, Netflix show during the one. What the heck? I'm gonna do it. There we go. It kind of looks kind of weird when Kitar's legs are sticking out on Pohatu like this, but yeah, I have to say this is probably my least favorite of all the Unity modes because it just looks weird, and this looks like Pohatu has storage sticking out of his back pretty much, and it doesn't look right. And the feature kind of works, and yeah, he's very lopsided. He actually falls back a lot of times, but yeah, I mean the sword, you know, Kitar's function still works, but the tail just looks weird on him. I mean, if I bring it down, alright, it looks better, but it still looks very weird. I don't know, it doesn't look really good. But Kitar and Pohatu's color scheme clash. Obviously, they look pretty good together, I think, of like color scheme wise, but as like Creature and Toa. Oh, and there goes Pohatu. But yeah, I can see why Pohatu doesn't want to unite with Kitar. Not because he likes Scorpios, because he's the worst creature. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Unity mode. Not my favorite at all. Don't like it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Pohatu, Uniter of Stone. So what do I think? Overall, I think Pohatu's probably, probably one of my least favorite of the Uniters. I mean, he's kind of cool, but I like Golly a little more. But she's kind of, I don't know, has some new colors and kind of unique. Pohatu doesn't really have any new colors except for that darker shade of like brown. But yeah, I mean, nothing too special with Pohatu. I mean, the boulder thing's pretty cool. It's like a throwback to GM1. And I don't really like his Unity mode, like I said, but yeah, he has a solid build, I guess. I mean, it's not really anything surprising, but his upper arm build is kind of weird in a way. Something I don't really like. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. Overall, I'll give this set a 6 out of 10. Not as good, not as good as any of the other Toas so far. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, give a thumbs up, get thumbs down, it's your decision. Tell me guys in the comment section down below if I missed anything. And yeah, till then, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, until then, I'm Tokoto, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.